you ever heard the term called double cross? Do you know where it comes from? We see it all the time and don't even know what it means. It comes from the double cross of Lorraine, inspired by the first person that was ever double crossed, Jesus Christ. If you look at it, you even see the two crosses. But now you can't unsee it in St. Peter's Square and the UK flag. You even see it on an Oreo cookie with the Leviathan cross, or satanic cross as well. Romans crucified most people on this type of cross, but St. Andrew's was crucified on this type of cross, which coincidentally looks like the letter X, created by the same people that crucified St. Andrew and doubles as a number 10 and symbolizes death. Hence why they call it expire, and in John Wick it was called excommunicado. Makes you look at the change from Tudor to X much differently. Once you understand what X represents by itself, then you understand that this double cross is essentially two crosses broken up, which equals out to two X's, which also represents death, shown to us here and here. The XX represents the female chromosomes, which comes together with XY to create life. It's a mathematical part of an equation. In the simulation, you can't create with X alone. You need both the X and Y axis. You can't create the 2D or 3D reality without it. So X by itself and XX together both represents that. Double cross is the push for only the XX and not the XY. That's why you see it above and here in this podcast logo. But it's not until you realize that when you fold the cross, it becomes a cube. And the cube has 6 sides, and the letter X is the 24th letter of the alphabet, which is 2 plus 4 equaling 6. And a 2D version of a cube sits on the planet Saturn. It's clearly evident who's being double crossed and why Saturn is being worshipped and represents death and the color black. Is it a coincidence that two X's close together resemble this? It gets even more interesting when you realize there's a third X for corn, and that corn was used to desensitize the XY and leave the XX alone and become the unholy trinity, transcending both, becoming this. So when you hear them say the woman is God, and they push for the woman to be over man instead of unison with men, and the man in unison with women, you know where it stems from. We need each other.